What would really happen if someone fell from space into the ocean? Before any splash, an unforgiving chain of physics has already decided their fate. Tonight we unravel the mystery of surviving the plunge from the vacuum to the sea. Spoiler alert, the bad part starts long before you even see the water. And it should go without saying, but this is a journey you should never, ever attempt to replicate. Before we dive deeper, subscribe now if you enjoy this kind of thinking. First, let's clear up a common misconception. You don't simply fall from orbit as you would from a cliff. To be in orbit is to be in a constant state of falling, but with so much sideways velocity that you continuously miss the planet. You're not just high up, you're moving sideways at an incredible speed, around 17,500 miles per hour, or nearly 8 kilometers per second. You are perpetually following the Earth, not straight down toward it. To begin your descent, you must first kill that colossal sideways speed. This is achieved through a deorbit burn, where thrusters fire in the opposite direction of your travel, acting as a brake. Without this crucial step, your orbital momentum would keep you circling the globe indefinitely, a permanent satellite trapped by gravity and speed. Only by slowing down can you allow Earth's gravity to finally pull you out of that stable trajectory and begin the perilous plunge homeward. If you somehow lose that orbital speed without a vehicle, the real nightmare begins. As you descend, you encounter the first wisps of the atmosphere, and this is where re-entry heating takes over. It's not friction in the way we normally think of it. Instead, you are moving so fast that the air in front of you can't get out of the way. It becomes incredibly compressed, creating a powerful shockwave. This compression heats the air to thousands of degrees, hotter than the surface of the sun, forming a sheath of incandescent plasma around you. Air molecules are torn apart, ionized by the sheer energy of the impact. Without the protection of a specially designed spacecraft and its heat shield, this plasma would incinerate any unprotected object, whether it's a satellite, a piece of debris, or a human body, in a matter of seconds. This is why spacecraft are equipped with ablative heat shields. These remarkable devices are designed to burn away in a controlled manner, carrying the intense heat away from the capsule and its precious cargo. The shield sacrifices itself, layer by layer, ensuring the structure behind it remains at a survivable temperature. It's a brilliant piece of engineering, turning a destructive force into a protective mechanism. Next, even if you could somehow survive the heat, you face the crushing force of deceleration. As you plunge deeper, the atmosphere thickens exponentially. This acts like a progressively harder wall, creating immense G-forces that slam you with the force of a high-speed collision. Astronauts experience forces up to 8 times Earth's gravity, pushing them deep into their seats and making it difficult to breathe. Without a protective capsule and a reclined seat to distribute these forces, the human body would be crushed. And then comes the final impact. Hitting water at orbital or even terminal velocity is not a soft landing. At such speeds, the surface tension of water gives it the properties of a solid. It doesn't have time to move out of the way. The impact is functionally identical to hitting a slab of concrete. The sheer force of this collision is enough to rip apart even reinforced metal vehicles, let alone the fragile human form. Any object striking the ocean at these speeds would be instantly obliterated. This is why the final stage of any successful atmospheric entry involves a dramatic reduction in speed. Engineers use a sequence of parachutes. First, a small drogue chute to stabilize the craft at supersonic speeds, then a set of massive main parachutes to slow the descent to a manageable velocity. Some modern capsules, like the SpaceX Dragon, use retrothrusters for the final touchdown, firing engines to provide a powered, gentle landing. Without these systems, there is no survival. So, what does it take to survive? The answer isn't courage or willpower. Survival is a matter of pure, uncompromising engineering. It requires a system designed to withstand every single lethal stage of the journey. A deorbit propulsion system to leave orbit, a heat shield to endure the plasma, a structurally sound frame to handle the G-forces, and a deceleration system of parachutes or rockets to make the final contact survivable. In short, space to sea without a meticulously designed vehicle equals certain disaster. The journey from the stars to the sea is one of the most hostile imaginable, a gauntlet of fire and force that pushes physics to its absolute limit. But respecting the profound mystery of its dangers is not about admitting defeat. It is the very foundation of the ingenuity required to conquer it, proving that with the right knowledge and the right tools, humanity can build a bridge between worlds.
If this made you think, there's more waiting for you. Subscribe and drift into deeper thoughts.